to show you how to use the keywords generator tool within the PIN Inspector software. To get access to it, first you got to click the keywords tab at the very top here to get access to the tool. And inside here, you simply just type in your main seed keyword, let's say for example, dog, and then go ahead and click generate. And it'll start pumping out hundreds of related keywords directly from the Pinterest auto suggest engine. So I'm just going to show you exactly where these keywords are coming from. But I do want to say that you can enter multiple keywords in here separated by commas if you'd like. So for example, we could have done dog, then comma, dog treat or cat or whatever you want, like sort of like that. And then I'll just go ahead and grab the auto suggest for each one of those keywords. Let's just stick with one here. Now let me explain where this stuff's coming from. So there's the rank, seed, and the keyword. So what is this seed? So where are these keywords coming from? If you go on over to Pinterest.com here, let's get this in the view, and you start typing in the main search bar at the top, dog, you'll see that they provide some suggested keywords that come up down here. So they're saying, what's the next keyword that you're going to basically type in there? So if we type in the space and letter A, it'll give you a whole bunch of suggestions. And then this one, according to Pinterest, is the next most important keyword based on the letter A. Then if you go letter B and C and so forth, you'll see you'll get all these keyword suggestions provided by Pinterest. Now you'll notice I have a rank here as well. Now what does that mean? So when you type in dog letter A, you will see that this one shows up first. So I'm calling this rank number 1. Think of it like running in a race. Number 1 is the best. If you get number 1 in a race, you're the best. So think of it kind of like that. So this one is the best possible rank because Pinterest is saying, hey, this is the next keyword that's most important according to us that you're searching for. So I keep track of those ranks right here. So you know which ones are the number 1. And you can see there's 1 to 8 here. And you'll see when you type dog A, the number 1 that shows up is dog art, as you see here. So now when you come over here, you can sort by the rank, and you see all the number 1 ranks for all these corresponding seeds. So these are all the ones that basically Pinterest is saying, hey, these are the next ones that people are most likely searching for, kind of showing their importance, a little bit more important than the other ones that will sort of be down on those lists on a higher rank. So that's where these numbers are originating from. Now, what's cool is you have access to these quick little filters here. You just click here and you can, if you just want to look at ones that are only 1 rank, you can quickly do that. You can also search by just typing in any keyword you want like that. And if you just X out or delete it, it removes that column filter. And you have the option here to clear out the filter. I'll have another video talks about how to use quick filters and things like that, but I just want to quickly show you that in this video. Now let me explain the search range. So what was happening here in this particular search range, we were adding the letters of the alphabet as well as the numbers from 0 to 9 after the seed keyword as I was showing here. Now there's other options. You can add before, you can add before and after, and you can also do double letters, which please note that this will take a long time to do that. Let me show you what I mean. So this is after, and obviously before, you put the alphabet before like so, then B, C, you can see you're getting different types of keywords. So that's what that is before. Then the double letter is just adding 2 letters, so AA, and then it goes to AB, AC, all the way to AZ, and then it starts at BA, and then it goes BB, so on and so forth until you get to ZZ. So obviously you can see it takes a long time to do that, but you can get a lot of keywords that you may not have gotten using the other search methods. But like I said, it does take a long time, so you got to be very patient. I suggest not doing this all the time because it will basically be wasting a lot of time. You'll get your main, I say you get majority of all the main popular keywords by doing before and after. So if I just clear out here and go generate, doing it this way, you'll pretty much get the majority of all the keywords. Using the double letter, you may uncover a few extra little ones that you may have not have found, but using it this way, it's pretty quick. As you can see here, we got 427, so a little bit more keywords doing it that way. I do want to explain a few extra features on the right click. So if you right click, you got a bunch of stuff here. So you can go ahead and get the search engine volume. Now I'm going to record a different video to show how to do that, just to keep this video not as long. You can do a couple things here. You can select, or you can send selected keywords. Now when it says selected like this, what that means is you have to select the actual checkbox for the row. Now you can just select the checkbox by clicking the checkboxes here, or you can select the little checkbox at the top and you get a couple of options here. You can select all, uncheck all, select all that are highlighted. So highlighted is when you highlight any cell, that means this row is kind of in the highlight mode. So you can hold down your control key on your keyboard, you can highlight like that. And so when you go select highlighted checks, boom, it will look at the ones that are highlighted and select those checkboxes. And you can do the unselect the ones that are highlighted. So some options you can do there, or you can just simply double click any row and it automatically will select it. So when you do that, you can right click and you can send selected to the trends tool if you'd like, or you send all to the trends tool. We'll create another video for the trends tool, or you can send to PIN tool. Now this doesn't say selected, so this means you only have to send the one that's highlighted. So whatever you highlight, these particular tools will only accept one keyword. So the PIN search, the board search, and the people search, they only accept one keyword. So obviously it's the first one that's selected. So if I put my mouse anywhere in here, it's going to take whatever keyword is associated with that row and send it over. So like, say if I did something like that, it's only going to take the first one. So if I right click and go send it to PIN search tool, it's going to take dog names, like so. So dog names goes to the PIN search tool. Go to the boards tool, dog names, so forth. Let's say we select, I don't know, dog's purpose, right click, go to people search tool, boom, like that. So that's how you can send data that way. Now you can also copy the data. So the checkboxes stuff is here as well. There's also the filter stuff. Copying, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Copy selected rows. Again, you have to click the checkboxes, copy all rows, copy highlighted items. Now these two here are specific to this particular tool. So copy selected keywords to clipboard, or all of them. This is probably the one you're going to use the most. You can just copy all keywords to clipboard. You click that, they're all copied. So if you open up like a notepad here, if I can just get one open real quickly, there it is. And then I can just right click and paste. Those are all the keywords. Now we do have access to those in the file here. The copy stuff is right there. And of course you can save all your data to a project file. The project file is specific only to this particular tool, so the keywords tool. So if you save this to a project file, you can only open it using the keywords tool, using the load. Save the comma delimited, comma separated file for a spreadsheet like Google Spreadsheets or Microsoft Excel. Plain text file. Now this is just save only the keywords and not the other data that's in there. And save to text files, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Another cool little feature I put in here is if you select up to 5 keywords and you right click, you can go search, and you can search Google Trends, Google Search, Bing, and then a bunch of other stuff here. So let me just show you, like for example, Google Trends. So what you do, let's bring up the browser here so you can see what's going on. So I've selected 5. You can only do 5 at a time. So right click, search Google Trends, and it will open up your browser 5 times, and you can quickly see all the trends for those exact keywords inside of Google. That's pretty cool, right? You can also like right click and then you can search whatever website, say for example, Etsy. You can see it's opened up Etsy 5 times and it searched for those keywords inside of Etsy, so you can go and do some more research on the internet. So I thought I'd make those accessible, and there's a few other things in there. So that's a pretty cool little feature integrated into the keywords tool as well. And that's basically how you can use the keyword generator tool. Quite straightforward, pretty simple to use, and you can get a ton of awesome keywords directly from the Pinterest auto suggest engine.